And welcome to Baseball City, spring training action on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox.
And now, please welcome your
first pitch coming your way next.
Red Sox.
And on the hill in this one, Brian Bayo. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Jarren Duran digs in now.
This afternoon, the left fielder,
Duran
16,
in his fourth year, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018.
Nope,
just missed. And another ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Here's a 2-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a 2-1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Olsen. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Braves 3. Jarren Duran steps to the dish in a big spot.
Jarren Duran.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Riley whips it to first on the run. And they get the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, the center fielder, Roman Anthony.
First and second, 2 outs. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
Duran.
Hit slowly on the ground. Albies. And that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch. We go to the top of the 7th. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ozzie Albies. The 1-2. Swings and lines a base hit into left field.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball.
And welcome to Baseball City. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your Tampa Bay Rays.
And on the hill, Shane McClanahan. What's the scouting report on him?
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
On the ground, right
you
side.
You can beat it.
Tosses to first. Now 2 away. One down. Jonathan Aranda, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time. In there, and it's 0-1. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Out towards right center field. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
Up next,
Jonathan Aranda, next to hit for the Rays.
the first baseman, number 8, Jonathan Aranda.
That one not close, and that's ball one. Rodon, multi-time All-Star, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2014. Swing and a high fly ball to left. One down. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Paul Goldschmidt stepping in now for the Yankees. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. One runs in. They're waving McMahon home. He scores and they have the lead. 3-2.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome into Date Palm Field. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Athletics going up against the Chicago White Sox.
And now,
First pitch coming your way next.
Your Chicago White Sox.
And starting this one, Jonathan Cannon. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
He makes the grab. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Andrew.
Bottom of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Colson Montgomery. First offering way inside, almost got him.
This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Soderstrom in position. And there's one away. So 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. And first offering is fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hey, way to square that.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. Oh, and 2 now. Cortez out with room to spare, and that's the inning. So digging in, Colson Montgomery. 1 for 3.
Inside, ball 1.
1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. Gets under it and pops it up. Wilson should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the White Sox, the designated hitter, Andrew Benintendi.
9-1 is how it ends. The A's are victorious. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. And welcome to Baseball City, spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Detroit Tigers.
And taking the ball for Detroit, Justin Verlander. What do we need to know here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
The left fielder,
so 2 down. Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Orioles. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully move that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Ball in the dirt, and it gets away. No advance, though. Man on second, 2 down. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking. So next to hit for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. Struck out looking in his first at bat. Late swing fouled off.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. And that one finds its way through. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they have the lead. Green hurries it back in. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles.
I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone here. Pitcher's looking for a strikeout or a ground ball, hoping to keep that runner at third.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit, 1 run is in. Now a long throw home. Tag, not in time. He's safe. It's 3-zip.
Definitely found a perfect spot. Those could be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball. Hit something like that you can rob a little soft flare in front of you, but perfectly placed, so you reward the hitter with it.
Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. The underhand flip, but
safe.
it's not in time. Base hit.
Up next for the Orioles, the designated hitter, Jeremiah Jackson.
All loaded up. Jeremiah Jackson, the next to hit for the Orioles. The Orioles trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. Ground ball could be 2. Here's Keith for 1, and that's 2. Taylor Ward digs in now. And that one hammered. Meadows giving chase. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a double. Third hit for him this afternoon.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
One down. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jeremiah Jackson. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. And now a wide throw to third.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder,
Colton Cowser, the next to hit for the Orioles. Left field. And that is that. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the sixth. The O's lead this thing 7-0. Orioles making a move for a pinch hitter. Reed Trimble looking for a two-out hit with a runner in scoring position. 13-1 is how it ends as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us. Welcome into Date Palm Field. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Seattle Mariners. And on the hill in this one, Brian Wu. What do you have on him, Siggy?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
0-1. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Rodriguez on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner from third in to score. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with two away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. Runner on the go. In the dirt, blocked. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Two on, two outs. Line drive, that's a base hit. One run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and they take a 3-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Nothing across here this half. We go to the bottom of inning number. Bottom 4, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez.
Number 44, Julio Rodriguez.
The 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
On the ground, right side.
Move it, move it.
In time, Devon.
Yes, you're out.
Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. 1 out, runner at second. David Hamilton getting ready to hit.
David Hamilton.
Man at second. This one in the air, center field. Rodriguez under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the... Well, we go bottom six. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez.
Julio Rodriguez.
Rodriguez, 25 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. Chorio towards the line, looking up, makes a one-handed catch. On to the bottom of the eighth, and stepping in for the Mariners, Julio Rodriguez. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
That's ripped into the outfield. Lockridge on the move. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. One up, one down.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Joey Ortiz up now for the Brewers. Liner, base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. But it's offline. And it's 6-5. So, digging in, David Hamilton.
The third baseman, number 6.
This could end it.
Hamilton.
Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout.
Up now for Milwaukee, Stuart Baroa.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit into the outfield. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, a big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
That's a big-time clutch performance, Boo. Top of the ninth, your team needs you to come through, and you deliver a game-tying RBI base hit. Now let's see if they can build on that and get the lead. Put the pressure on the other side heading into the bottom of the ninth.
Here in the bottom of the ninth, 1 out. Luke Raley up next for the Mariners. The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Ortiz tossed to second. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, at this point in the ball game, you're counting.
Now a chance for Ryland Thomas. The 1-1. This one in the air, center field. Lockridge moving under this one. Ball game.
Well, all game, this team had to battle.
Welcome into Date Palm Field. Spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming your way next. And on the hill in this one, Nathan Eovaldi. How about a scouting report on him? Here's the center fielder, Sam Haggerty. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Rolled over to third. Garcia.
Come on.
Oh, and it bounces on him at first. Can't pick it up, and the inning's still alive. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Josh Young now at the plate. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the dirt, blocked. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Base hit, 1 run in already. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away. Danny Jansen to hit here.
Number 9, Danny Jansen.
Now a pop up on the infield. Garcia gets under it. And that'll do it. Jonathan Indy at the plate. Out towards right center field. Haggerty on the move. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Sam Haggerty. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. And they have their first hit since the first inning.
Good job.
Here's Josh Young.
Next for the Rangers, the third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
Runner on the move. In the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Man at second. Runner on the go again.
Come on, Deke, you're scoring.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Well, that was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
At the plate, Vinny Pasquantino.
The first baseman, number 9, Vinny Pasquantino.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. This looks like extra bases, and that's going to roll to the wall.
Yeah, here we go. Relay, hit me.
Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Haggerty in the box again. Takes a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
Back up the middle and a base hit.
Find the ball.
Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Up next for the Rangers, the third baseman, number 6.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Young.
Young.
The 0-1. On the ground to the left. That's a base hit.
Come on,
Headed
get
for the
down,
plate. Here comes the throw. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Danny Jansen stepping in for the Rangers.
Jansen.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Base hit right field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 7-1.
Picks himself up an RBI. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher. But you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel
8-3 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome to Baseball City, spring training action on MLB The Show. On the hill here today, Sandy Alcantara. What do you look for here?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
This one in the air. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Miami down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. First and second, 2 outs. Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. In for a strike, and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two on, 2 outs. That's way outside. Now 1 and 2. Now one missed.
That's a really good take.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fly ball down the line. Soto going after it. He's got it, and that ends the inning. 1 down, and up next for Miami, Agustin Ramirez. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. In the air, right field. Young settles underneath it. Brings it in, and there are 2 outs. At the plate, Agustin Ramirez. 0 for 3 in this one. This one in the air, center field. Robert moving under it. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets take this one in a blowout.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
And welcome to Baseball City, spring training action on MLB The Show. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Philadelphia Phillies.
And now, please welcome your
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Phillies.
Our starter in this one, Jesus Luzardo. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Not in time. He's safe.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Relay two, relay two.
So a man on base to start the inning.
Good job. Way to rip.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 4.
Otto Kemp
Otto
getting ready to hit.
Kemp.
Runner,
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. Man at second. This one in the air, right field. Whips on it, and it falls in.
Come on, you got it, come on.
To third, tag, got him. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Fastball is outside. Swings through that one for strike 2. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Garcia in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. Next offering in there for a strike. And a count 2-1. That one missed. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them. Bottom of the 7th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. He sends it out of here, and they add on. It's 7-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 2 down. Cody Clemens, the next to hit. McFarland is just 1 strike away. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. That's the ball game.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play at this level. Nice win today.
7-3 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Washington Nationals. Today's starting pitcher, Josiah Gray. What do you got on him, Chris?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to cheat to get the fat part of the bat on the baseball.
And that one hit to first. To second, Abrams. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now up for Washington, Andres Chaparro. Chaparro handling the duties at first, hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swing and a slow roller. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd.
Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter number 4, Jalen.
So 2 down. Next to hit for the Nats, Andres Chaparro. Grounded out his first time.
Chaparro.
Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. Runner holds up at second. 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Nationals, the designated hitter.
So the Nets
number 4,
lineup turns over.
Jalen.
And next is the designated hitter, Dalen Lyle. First and second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the air, center field. Scott on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. You're watching St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Andres Chaparro digging in for the Nationals. 1 for 2.
Andres Chaparro.
And a big swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Out towards right center field. And it gets by him. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second safely.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer. And he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Man at second with 1 away. Up now for Washington, Christian Franklin. Prieto. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, fortunately, they've got a big lead on the scoreboard, so that error shouldn't hurt too much. But you have to be careful about losing concentration in a game like this.
Runner breaks for 3rd. Ground ball right side. slings to first in time. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. To the right side. Play made, that ends the inning. And here's the first baseman, Andres Chaparro. On the ground, and this should do it.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on,
To first, nice pick and a ball in the dirt, and that ends the ball game.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just 1 run allowed. They never gave the other side a chance.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome into Date Palm Field. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Los Angeles Angels and the Chicago Cubs.
And now,
First,
Chicago Cubs.
and today's starter, Shota Imanaga. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Struck him out without a swing. That was pretty nasty.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
The 0-2. And that skips in the dirt. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he used the slow curve very effectively right there. He just spun it up to the plate and had his guy way out front. Not only a good pitch, but a really good job of setting it up.
Zach Neto in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. On now to the top half of inning number 2. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. Swing at a ground ball. Oh, great stop. And they get the out. Jorge Soler up at the plate.
That fastball, even though it's up, that's the velocity you want to go after. Low 90s, a lot better than trying to hit the high 90s.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through it for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 down, base is empty. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada. And first offering is fouled off. Line into right center field. That's a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Here is Darno.
Ball, hard.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
Well, it's clear they're struggling with pitch selection today. Swinging it off-speed stuff off the plate. They need to be more patient and wait for the right pitch, not just the next pitch.
The 1-2. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that misses. 3-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. Second inning here, no score. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Stays alive. 3-2. High fly ball out towards left field. That one carrying. And it is gone.
Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Now here is Christian Moore. 2 down, nobody on. And another ball. That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot. And now Josh Lowe. 2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the second. Runner on the go. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
High throw may have made the difference right there. It's kind of hard to say, though. It's a little tougher for a catcher with a left-handed hitter in the box, and that hitter does not have to move at all to help you out. He just got under the throw, and it took off on him a little bit.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Man on second, 2 down. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. Angels 2. Top half of the third inning. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Nolan Shotwell. Foul ball there. Comes up empty.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
That one in the dirt. Ball 1. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1-2 now. And that skips in the dirt. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Outside. Ball 2.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Late on that fastball.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And downstairs. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. At the plate, Zach Neto. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Joe Adell.
Hey! Ball 2.
And it's even up. Just misses with that one.
I don't know how you take that one after the called strike on the corner, just a little bit off the edge.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Base hit center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. The tag out.
He's out.
So man aboard. Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. On the ground to short, Swanson. And that ends the inning. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Angels. On to the 4th. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada.
Yes.
And a big swing and a miss. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Darno swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Good job to fight that one off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. And next for the Angels, Christian Moore. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. That one kicks away from the catcher, but no advance. That's ball 1.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
That misses. Ball 3. And a payoff pitch. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
That misses. Ball 2.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
So a walk puts runners at first and second. First and second, 2 outs. Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels.
You know, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So You don't worry as much.
But he's back safely. The Angels trying to break this one open. Top half of inning number 4. High fly ball, right field. Suzuki moving under this one. And that'll do it. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. 7-3 is how this one ends. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Cleveland Guardians going up against the Cincinnati Reds. All right, we'll be back to get this one. Pitching in our game today, Chase Burns. Chris, how about a scouting report? One down. Here's Brian Rocchio. And that is out of play.
All one.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Swing and a ball popped up. De La Cruz under it. And there's 2 down. 1 down. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 1. He was robbed of a hit on a diving catch his first time up. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. 2 down. First and second, 1 out. Brian Rocchio now at the plate. Swing and he popped it up. Brings it in. Runner tagging from first. Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Angel Martinez.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boog. Definitely a little.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon. And welcome to Baseball City. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Houston Astros going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, we'll be back to get this one. And pitching here today, Braxton Ashcraft. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? 1 out man at first. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. And that one fouled off. In there at the knees. That is strike 2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That's a base hit. Around second, on his way to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boog. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
2 on, 1 out. Runner on the move. Squirts away a little bit. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Towards first, O'Hearn.
Come on, slide. Get out. Get
Now
out.
2 away as they get a run across.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
So a runner at third, 2 outs. Jose Altuve, the next to hit. On to O'Hearn. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So now the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swings through that.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. And now the DH, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 2.
Isaac Paredes.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's...
And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And the 1-0. Barco, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. In the dirt. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. And it one-hops the wall. Coming around third is Alvarez. The relay to the plate.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Pitches away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
And now it's Christian Walker. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Up next for the Astros, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here. And the right-hander's 3-1. Grounder might be 2.
On the bag, right
to
here,
second, double play. That's ideal relief efficiency. 1 pitch, 2 outs. Not half bad. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. Struck him out looking. They limit the damage here. Here comes a pinch hitter for the Astros. Zach. 8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Welcome into Date Palm Field. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the San Francisco Giants taking on today's starting pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Harrison Bader, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. In there at the knees.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Line drive, base hit.
Turn, find it.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That up. Nice hit. Nice
He was
hit.
all over that one. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Second inning here, no score. Bader runs. And that one is lifted in the air. Nice grab on the run. One away. One down. And digging in for San Francisco, Ramos. Glasnow back to work, the 0-1. That one in the dirt and gets away. And now a man into scoring position. Fastball for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Goes down looking.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Man on second, 2 down. Got him, and that is that. So the Giants leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. Out towards left center. Bader on the move. He's got it. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting fifth.
Man at first with 1 gone. Harrison Bader digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Just missed.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Late on that fastball. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
It gets down. Base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Bader now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Bader thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Welcome back as we have a pinch hitter to lead it off.
Number 79.
14-2 at the end of this one. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And today's starting pitcher, Randy Vasquez. What's the word on him?
The opposing hitters are going to see a lot of cutters. This guy can throw it to the front side of the plate, the back side of the plate, so you're really not able to.
To second, there's Cronenworth. And that is. So a man at first, Jordan Beck, now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. On a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel.
Runner takes off for third. Fires over to first. And one away in the top of the third.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's 2 away. So a runner at third, 2 men out. Brenton Doyle getting ready to hit. Out towards right center field. Merrill should have this one. And that is that. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies.
The hitter, Jordan Beck.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run blast. And they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Back now as it'll be a pinch hitter to lead off. Troy Johnston.
Well, this was a fun game all the way around. We saw plenty of action. 12 runs total on the board, but a pretty close finish at the end.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
had no idea that the Hall of Fame was waiting for me.
It had been for me a long and winding road. 23 years ago, I never dreamed that this high honor would come to me.
How does one describe the birth of a dream as it takes shape in a young boy's heart? And how does one express the indescribable feeling of finally reaching this summit that so many others have struggled to obtain?
What a double play by Ozzie Smith. Oh, mercy.
Every journey has a beginning, a road built on heartbreak and hope. A road that takes you to bigger stages, bigger games, under brighter lights. Your name is called with a new path ahead. One that leads away from home and towards a dream. The road twists, it turns, it tests, it dares you to quit. But sometimes, it leads somewhere special. The highs that make your heart race, the lows that make you wonder if you belong. Injuries, slumps, comebacks, and moments that will live forever. Every step, every setback, every triumph, every swing, every throw, every inning, every mile. Where will your road take you?
It's time for high school baseball on the show. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I'm Ben Gelman, and I'm excited to be with you for a matchup that looks like it'll be critical for position in the upcoming state championship playoffs. All right, just about set to go. And on the mound today, Joe Random, the ace of the staff, ready to go. Big opportunity here to impress the college and pro brass. A lot of work still to do as he enters the home stretch of his senior season. Could earn himself an invite to the MLB Draft Combine with scouts eyeing him as a potential top 5 round pick. Random has the ball to start this one. We'll look to get ahead and get in a rhythm.
Hey, stay aggressive up there. Hey, we got no one here. Nice Tiger, kid. You got this.
Tom Hernandez, the leadoff batter, looks at ball 1. One and 0. Here's the pitch. Ripped to third. 1 away.
Batting second, catcher, Mac Townsend.
Bases empty, 1 away. Mac Townsend now at the plate.
Yeah, we've got one right here.
Ball outside.
Blow by him.
1 and 0, and the pitch.
That's a ball.
Turns, rocks, and fires. Now this is lifted to center. It falls in. That's a base hit. And that's a 1-out single. And that's an advantage count paying off for the hitter. Little flare behind second base, and that's where hitters will just start saying prayers to whatever deity they can think of to let that ball get down. And that time it did, so props to Nyarlathotep, Hotep, I guess?
Ball.
Julio Carrasco in the box with one away, looks at ball one. I know he's trying to work down and get the double play, but now that he's down 2-0, he may need to come up to get back into this at bat.
Home down.
Grounder left side, and it goes just foul. Got him working, and he did not like that call. And he put that one right on the money. Catcher didn't even need to move the mitt. That lack of movement might have fooled the ump into calling that strike 3 instead of a ball. Miguel Maraville getting ready to hit.
Easy out, plays it first.
Ball.
After
Outside,
those two
that's a
pitches,
ball.
it's clear he wants no piece of this batter. At the plate, he needs to stay patient, and he puts it on the line, and he makes the catch for out number 3. My goodness. Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout. Time to go hit. Joe Random stepping in now, one of the top high school prospects in the country. He already has his sights set on the MLB Draft Combine, but he'll need to be projected to go in the first 5 rounds to score an invite.
All right, one time here.
Next one's popped in the air into right. Great effort to haul it in. And there's one away.
Batting third.
Second inning set to start. And now the right fielder, Cosmo Mendoza.
Hey, no one down here.
That's a ball. Nope, ball. Heck!
Let's go get this guy right after.
Here comes the 2-1 pitch. On the ground to third, and that's a fair ball. Alfred Schaefer will hit next.
Get this guy out of here.
Hee-haw!
Good job to let the low one go there. And that drops in for a strike. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from first, trying to stay out of the double play. In the dirt, but blocked. The throw in to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. And now a man in scoring position.
Plays it first now.
Way outside. And it's 3-2. And ball 4.
That's low.
2
Ball
aboard.
4.
Batting 7.
Digging in, the switch-hitting outfielder, Guillermo Cortez. Now here's the 0-2. Liner snagged at first. Dives for the bag. Out. Double play. Here's the left fielder, Robert Miller.
Heck!
Out to short. Play made. That ends the inning. They strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder that this is a 7-inning game here at the high school level.
Hoo-yah!
And the 0-1 now. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at-bat. Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. Pop-up, foul on the right side. And makes the catch. Back to the top of the order here. Tom Hernandez, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far.
That's a ball.
Hey, we got one down here. One down.
Hey! Ha!
One out and the base is empty. Swing and a miss. Got fooled pretty badly. On the ground, right side. And steps on the bag for the out.
Up next for the Stars, the catcher, number 1, Mac Townsend.
So up next, Mac Townsend. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Come on, mow him down. Hey, now we got 2.
Outside, ball.
2 outs and nobody aboard. Grounds it to short. Rosado. And that'll do it. We move on to the bottom of the 3rd. No score.
Designated
no one
hitter,
better right now. Here you
Joe
go.
Random.
Let's go, kid. One time, right here. Hey, here we go. Here we go.
Line drive for a base
All right,
hit.
make a turn.
Coming
Find it,
around
find it.
3rd. Runner scores and they take the lead.
stroke there. Good
It's an RBI single. 1-0. Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field.
Up next for the
Liners
Eagles,
like that one are a
first
good
baseman,
way to raise the batting
Bernie
average.
Garcia.
So digging in, Bernie Garcia. Runner on the go. And this one kicks away from the catcher. And it's a wild pitch. He moves into scoring position. That one is absolutely pummeled. And out of here. Made them pay for that one. And they add on. It's 3-0. This isn't a pitcher who can overwhelm hitters with velocity, so hitting your spots is essential. Because if you miss, well, you saw right there what happens when you miss. Random, back on the hill. Offense did their part. Now let's see if he can keep this lineup at bay.
Hey, come on now. Hey, let's go right here. All right, come on now.
Hey, act!
Here we go.
Out to short. Fires over to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th. And next, the cleanup hitter, Miguel Maraville. Positively robbed of a base hit the last time up. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 quick outs in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Stars.
Good location
right
on that
fielder,
heater, top of the zone. That's
Mendoza.
the modern approach with the fastball. Trying to get good ride on it. Swing wasn't on time, but tough to get good contact on it, even if it had been. There's a strike. Rapid fire work on the mound. He's keeping these batters on their toes. On the ground. Throw to first. Out! What a play! Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. We're midway through the 4th. The Eagles lead it 3-0. Runner at first.
Up next for the
Joe
Eagles,
Random
designated
stepping
hitter,
in, a
Joe
lifelong
Random.
Oregon State fan. Ever since he was a kid, he's dreamed about suiting up for the Beavers. And with his seniors, Chambliss. There's 1 and 2. What a play.
Now pitching.
We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th inning. Carl
Leading off for the
Rodriguez,
Eagles,
charged with
designated
hanging
hitter,
on to this lead.
Joe Random.
Bottom of the inning, Joe Random digs in. He's earned attention from college coaches and pro scouts alike, and when this season ends, he could have a big decision to make. Start a college career or take the next step into professional baseball. Got to 0-2 on 2 consecutive sliders, and now he can go a number of ways to finish this hitter off. Lifted in the air to right center. It's pretty deep. 1 down.
Up next for the Eagles.
So up next, Robert Miller. 3-1 pitch. Tapped softly on the ground. And that's the ball game. Random with a good day at the office, both hitting and pitching. If you're going to pitch and hit long term, you really can't let either side of the game sink too much. You got to keep contributing across the board. When he has a game like this, it shows he's got what it takes to remain a two-way player. Welcome one and all to high school baseball on the show. Joe Random digs in. He's talked openly about his love for Oregon State. Posters on his bedroom wall, watches all their games on TV, all things Beavers ever since he was a kid. Always been his dream to play there, and the way he's swinging it this season, he's trending towards making it happen. On 0-1, the delivery. Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2, you're just hoping to make contact. Already in a big hole, and the pitcher clearly has the advantage. And the righty fires. And the curveball is down and in. Got it. And that'll do it. Now to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Runners at first and second with 1 out.
The left fielder, number 33, Mark Takatsu.
Hold strong here, huh?
One ball, 1 strike. On the ground to second, might be 2. The underhand flip. There's 1. And that's 2.
He's out.
Good pitch. Good fielding once the ball was in play. All around, nice job. 4-6-3, inning-ending double play.
Up next for the Eagles, shortstop, Joe Random.
Random can't hold up, and that's a strike.
Let's go.
That one's in there. That is strike two. 2 strikes on him, and he's already struck out in this one. You'd like to see the pitcher attack and finish him off. And that one is foul. We'll try again.
Let's get ready.
Now here's the 0-2. That's towards center. And there are 2 down. We head back to the top of the order. Stepping in, Grady Madlock.
Grady Madlock.
Get him out of there.
Up the middle. Matson. The flip. There's one. Double play. That is outstanding defense.
Up next for the Bobcats, designated hitter, Freddie Self.
Random. Stepping in with the game hanging in the balance. Go-ahead run standing out there in scoring position. Big-time opportunity here.
Hey!
One out, and the potential go-ahead run is at second.
One pitch. Here we go. Let's go.
Swing and a miss. Once again, he's ahead 0-2, and he's got the power in this at-bat. That one almost got the hitter. That'll back him up a bit.
Hey, let it fly.
Dives, but it's off the glove. Decides to eat it, and the bases are now loaded. Can't fault the infielder on a ball hit that hard. I know I'd be ruling it a base hit if I were doing the official scorer's job. This next at-bat looms very large. 3-2 now. That one misses, and it brings home a run. So up next, Zeke Johnson. 0-2, and the delivery. And a ground ball to first.
Get out,
to second,
fly.
that's one. Double play, what a twin killing to end the inning. 2 runners left. 2 outs, runner on first base. Grady Madlock digs in now.
Hey, stay aggressive up there. Runner,
Kick, the pitch, runner goes. Now this is lifted to center. And it falls, coming around third. To the plate, safe, and we are tied. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing.
Alfonso Zepeda.
nobody away. Come on, bring the heat.
And the 1-2. Out to short. Handles the chance. Over to first. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th.
Up next for the Bobcats, right fielder, Felipe Chasen.
Well, it's a 1-run ball game, and the batter will be the shortstop, Rich Herrera. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. This one popped up.
Yeah, you got it. You got it.
The catch is made to end it. Even if they did come out on top, he wasn't a big contributor to that effort. He'll need better showings if he wants to advance. Welcome to high school baseball on the show. I'm Ben Gelman, glad to be with you on Senior Day. Scouts from some of the... almost ready to get underway here. And today's starting pitcher, Joe Random, will get the ball in this one. A premier prep pitcher who has generated a lot of attention from scouts and college recruiters this spring. Senior Day is yet another pressure-packed opportunity to showcase his skills in front of his home crowd. Kevin Delgadio, the leadoff batter, looks at ball one. Today, of course, Senior Day, a time of reflection for these athletes, including the young man on the mound, who is no doubt looking back on the path that brought him here. Grounds this one to short. Rosado whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Here's the second baseman, Lawrence Miles.
Ball.
One out and the base is empty. Late swing, foul to the left. Hit hard, that gets through. So one on now with one away. So digging in, Howard Lytle. Right back to the mound, could be an easy double play. Two gone. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
Batting fourth.
And now at the plate, Will Braun.
Ball up.
Pitch, runner is on the move for third.
Yeah!
That's in for a strike.
No, he's in.
Safe. He made that steal of third look easy. Got a big lead at second, and the catcher didn't have enough arm to throw him out.
Outside. That's a ball.
Hey, let's hold him right here.
And a swing and a miss. And that ends the inning. So one hit is all they get. Bottom half of inning number one coming up. No score. Joe Random at the plate now. He's had Oregon State University in his sights since Little League. And with his play on the field, he's got a shot to turn that dream into reality. Yeah. And the strike zone swells in size. On 0-1, the delivery. Good job to let the low one go there.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch right here.
Hard line drive to left, and it's caught. No justice in this game. None at all. He was all over that pitch, but might have been better off with a little blooper. Frustrating outcome, but a great swing. Charles Gallo leading things off and takes a strike. And he grounds it to the right side, and it goes just foul. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball.
Kicks and delivers. Struck out looking. And quickly one away in the second inning. Stepping in, Adam Starr. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Mow him down.
No score here in the second inning. Couldn't hold back. Rung up on strikes. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. So 2 out. Agustin Ruiz digs in now. And that's in there at the knees.
Nope. Ball.
Get him with your best pitch right here.
2 outs and nobody aboard. Swings and misses, goes down on strikes. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Midway through the second. We're all tied, 0-0. Top half, third inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Hans Finn. There's a strike at the knees.
Get him out of there.
Swings and flares it. Fair ball. The tying run is aboard. Soft contact off the bat, but it counts just the same as a laser into the gap. That's terrific fundamental hitting on a pitch that might have even been a touch off the plate. He got the barrel there and served it the other way for the knock. Cut off. Now a throw home. Catcher can't hang on. It's 1-1.
Up next for the Bulldogs.
Huge game tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it, just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. And now the center fielder, Kevin Delgadio. Grounded out the first time up.
Ball, that's in.
Come on, mow him down.
Ball.
That one's spoiled, and it's now 2-1. And that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. Lawrence Miles, the next to hit. Picked up a base hit to center the first time.
Ball low.
After giving up 3 straight hits, now he's fallen behind against this batter. Whatever they need to do to break him out of this rhythm, now is the time.
Ball.
Shut him down here, huh?
Take. Ball.
Pull the lead runner over at second. Delgadio on at first with nobody out. Good feed, that's one. To first, double play, nicely done. That double play is a shot in the arm for this pitcher. He's got a chance to limit the damage in this inning now. Here's the left fielder, Howard Lytle. Grounded out back to the pitcher the first time.
Hey.
Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2, you're just hoping to make contact. Already in a big hole, and the pitcher clearly has the advantage.
Hey.
Set down looking for the backwards K, and that ends the inning. We move on to the bottom of the third, all tied 1-1. 2 outs, bases empty.
Eagles, designated hitter, Joe Random.
This one in the air to right. Gallo settles underneath it and makes catch. Welcome back to Bird's Eye Field. As we go to the top of the fourth, Joe Random ready on the hill. It's been quite a journey for this young prospect on his way to the postseason and getting recruited by Oregon State, a school he's dreamed of pitching for since he was little. Here's a grounder right side. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The throw won't get there in time, and they come away without an out. Now it's the right fielder, Charles Gallo. One on with nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. And now the first baseman, Adam Starr. That's out number 2. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time.
Up next for the Bulldogs,
Agustin Ruiz now at the plate. First at bat was a strikeout. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that's that. They leave 1 runner on base. Moving on to the bottom of the fourth. Tied at 1. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th inning. Carl Rodriguez.
Designated hitter.
Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Joe Random will hit next. 0-1.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in. Punch up for us.
Missed inside with the curveball.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Breaking ball, and it gets away off his mitt. The throw to second, but he's in there easily. That's a wild pitch, and it allows the tying run to move into scoring position. This catcher is not known for elite glove work, and pass balls like that one are going to happen from time to time. Certainly something to work on if you want to climb the ladder to the majors.
Here we go, one time, like a
And
big
the tying
dog.
run at second. And a base hit right there. Coming around third. Scores on that one. And they almost caught the runner, but back in time safely. You love to see concentration like that. Big spot, high crowd energy, and he maintains focus and delivers with a great swing. Go-ahead run on base. And here's the first baseman, Bernie Garcia. Tough lefty-lefty matchup here for the hitter. The best approach is to stay up the middle. Even if you're a little late, runner on the go, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, out. Joe Random getting ready to hit, 1 for 3. This one to right, towards the line. Full extension, makes the catch. He did a nice job on that dive. Left his feet stretched out and made the diving catch for the out.
Designated hitter, Joe Random.
Labeled on a line to center. And that's the end of the inning. 2 down and a runner at second base. And the batter will be the shortstop, Juan Rosado. 1-2, here's the pitch. In the air to left. And that'll wrap it up. An emotional day at the ballpark, but they fall short on senior day. Random, some decent work in a shorter start. You can bet the rest of the team will give him some props for how he went out there and battled for him. They lost the game, but he wasn't the reason why. The regular season is in the books, but for a select few teams, the season continues. The high school playoffs have arrived. Hey everybody, I'm Ben Gelman, and I'm honored to be on the call for this one. This first postseason game is a chance for these teams to extend their championship hopes one more day, and for these young prospects to showcase their skills. One down.
Batting
Joe
second,
Random at the plate now, facing decisions most high school seniors can only dream of. Go play college ball or sign and chase the pro route right away. Not a bad spot to be in. He'll certainly have a lot of options if he chooses the college path. Started after it, tried to hold up, and a look to first. Nope, held back on that one. And the 1-1. Well, 13 pitches thrown already this inning, and just the second batter he's faced. They are really putting him through his paces. Here comes the 2-2 offering. That one is absolutely pummeled. That's pretty far back. That's down, one hops off the wall. Relay throw to second. Starts the afternoon off right with a double. couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice down and in fastball. Tough for a lot of hitters to get to. Good job to keep the hands in and drop the bat head for some loud contact. Here's the catcher, Bertram Toth.
Hey, drive him in. We need you right here. Runner, runner, runner.
Uh-oh, runner broke early for third. And now he's tagged out at second as he can't get back. And here's the catcher, Grady Madlock.
The catcher number 1, Grady Madlock.
Yes. Come on, mow him down.
Whoa.
Here comes the 1-1 pitch.
Whoa.
Fly ball to right. It falls in, and that's a knock. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. So up next, Albert Almanzar.
Get this guy out of here.
Just missed.
Keep pounding that zone.
Righty comes to the plate. The 1-1 offering.
Whoa.
In the dirt, but blocked. And the runner stays put.
No one out now.
And now the 2-1. I don't know how a hitter can be expected to make a decision on whether to swing at a Got the strikeout looking. Throws in with the heater at the knees. Felipe Chassin getting ready to hit. Runner at first, one away. I know he's trying to work down and get the double play, but now that he's down 2-0, he may need to come up to get back into this at bat. And there's a base hit. And that keeps the runner from advancing past second. That was a clear advantage count. No surprise we saw something hittable. Got out in front, but didn't. Rosario fires to second for one. Outstanding play. Inning over. Through an inning, no score here on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now, Ricky Robinson. And he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Not only does he have excellent speed, but it's the effort that catches your eye. That speed benefits him on the base paths and on defense. Teams always want players who can turn and burn out there.
All right, come on now. Hey, come on now, let's go.
Strike one.
With two straight strikes on the inner half of the plate, that leaves the batter vulnerable away. Maybe something off speed. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout.
Batting sixth.
Leadoff batter retired here in the second.
Greg James.
Bases empty, one away. James now at the plate. Outfield shallow here.
Up.
One out and the base is empty.
Oh.
Fly ball, left field, Ornelas. Drifting towards this one. Gets there, got it.
Batting 7, first baseman, Eli Guzman.
And now the first baseman, Eli Guzman.
Up.
2 outs, base is empty. He didn't like either of the first 2 he saw, and now he has to battle down 0-2. Trying to hold back there, appeal to third, went around, strike 3. Not an easy call there, but that will end the inning. They go down in order. Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder that this is a 7-inning game here at the high school level.
Hey, first mid strike, get ahead right here.
Seems like that was just a good bit of framing right there. Stole a strike. On the ground to third. Nice play off the bounds for the out.
Batting 9th, third baseman, Luca Patel.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here's the third baseman, Luca Patel.
Mow him down.
Ball.
On the ground. Sends it to first. 2 straight retired to begin the bottom of the third.
Up next for the Bobcats, the catcher number 1, Grady.
Back to the top of the order here. Madlock will hit next. 1 for 1, led off the bottom of the first with a single.
Come on, mow him down.
Nope. That's inside.
2 outs and nobody aboard. One and one. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. He was late. And now the 1-2. And that one is foul. We'll try again. 2 down and nobody aboard. Here in the back end of the third inning. This one lifted to center field. And makes the catch. Not much going on for the offense that time. We move on to inning number 4. No score. Go-ahead run on base. Joe Random digs in now. Cracked a double the first time at bat. 0-1. Liner to right. Dives, but can't make the catch. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
For the Eagles,
what a fantastic example of rising to the challenge in a big spot. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. Here's the catcher, Bertram Toth. In the dirt, but kept it close. Count now 2-2 as the runners hold.
Hey, see it, drive it up.
Lefty from the stretch with runners on the corners. Got the strikeout looking. Huge K there. That goes to show you the kind of confidence he has in that pitch. Most pitchers at this level would have gone to the heater on 3-2. So digging in, Britt Ornelas. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a tapper. In plenty of time to first. And safe as the run scores from third.
Up next for the Eagles, first baseman number 8, Domingo Rosario.
2 down and a runner at second base. And here's the first baseman, Domingo Rosario. And the 3-2 offering. Here's a grounder right side.
All right, hold it here.
Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left aboard. To the bottom of the 4th inning now. The Eagles have the edge, 1-0. Welcome back to Pine Grove Park. Here's the center fielder, Albert Almanzar.
Ball 1.
Here comes the 1-0.
That's a ball. Hey.
And a base hit up the middle. The tying run is aboard. Now it's the right fielder, Felipe Chassin. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
No, that's a ball.
We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Home team down by 1. Grounder might be 2. To second, that's 1. Throw to first, but not in time.
He's in there.
Stepping in, Freddie Self. 0 for 1 so far. There goes the runner. Safe at second, not even close. And now the tying run is into scoring position. (0-2) rocks and fires. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
The Bobcats with the tying run at second.
Throw your best pitch. Best pitch right here.
No.
What a
that's
take
ball.
with 2 strikes. 2-2 now. Got him. 2 away.
Up next for the Bobcats, left fielder, Ricky
Here's the left fielder,
Robinson.
Ricky Robinson. Struck out on just 3 pitches the
That's
last
the ball.
time up.
Hey, let's hold him right here.
Pitch
Ball
misses
2.
there, and it's 2-0. I was certain that was a strike. Not
Ball
my
3.
call, though. Next offering is down low. And
Ball
that's
4.
ball
Take
4.
your base.
4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter, making him come into the strike zone. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Digging in, Greg James. Flied to left the first time.
Ball 1.
1-1 pitch now.
Nope.
Not
Ball
getting
2.
over-aggressive in this moment. He's doing a nice job of shrinking the zone and forcing the pitcher to come to where he can hammer it. On the corner for a strike. 2-2 now.
Let's go.
It's in and out of the glove. But wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time there was to spare. 2 runners left aboard, and it remains 1-0.
For the Eagles,
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Tommy Light, charged with hanging on to this lead. Go-ahead run on base. Next up, Joe Random. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him a runner on the go, and that one fouled off.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going.
Oh.
The Eagles with the go-ahead run at first.
Need you right here. One time, kid.
Oh, great stop. Slings to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. And here at the plate, Domingo Rosario.
Yeah, good rip on it, huh?
2-2. Ground ball, right side. Collects. On to first. Ball game. Random didn't make it through 5, but no earned runs against. Not the most dominant effort on the mound, but he strung together some good innings and kept him in the ballgame. He held up his end of the bargain. What a milestone for this prospect, a two-way player making his professional debut in this ballgame. Something truly special. It's the Montgomery Biscuits taking on the Pensacola Blue Wahoos. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. One down. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, Xavier Isaac. Bouncer up the middle. Bounces into the outfield for a base hit. And that's a one-out single. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joe Random. And a special moment now as he steps up to the plate for the first time in his professional career. Late on that fastball. He must have been sitting on something off speed. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And quickly one away in the second inning. Digging in for the Biscuits, Tatum Levins. 2 outs and nobody aboard. This one chopped on the ground. Random. Play made. That ends the inning. They go down in order. Now it's the shortstop, Joe Random. 0 for 1, struck out swinging last time. Canarella leads off of first with 2 away. And that's ripped for a base hit.
Attaboy, find the ball, find the ball.
They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. What a moment for him as he notches his first hit at the Double-A level. I'm sure he's hoping to keep that ball as a memento of this achievement, but also to use this as a springboard towards his other professional goals. Here's the second baseman, Cody Morissette. Kicks and delivers. There goes the runner. Swing lifted to left field. Myers under it. Gets there. Got it. No runs, 1 hit. Today's action is brought to you by Dr. Guy N. Emer. If your humors are out of balance, he's the one to call. Ask about specials on leeches and tree panning. Welcome back to Pensacola. On to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
The batter, number 5. Designated hitter, Austin.
Well, it's a one-run ball game. Random, the next to hit. 1 for 2. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. And here's the 0-2. Bash down the right side, but foul.
Ball 1.
The Blue Wahoos trailing by 1 here in the bottom of the 6th. Out to center. Jones on the way in and makes the grab. Ready to get the 8th inning going. Number 14 digs in now.
Daniel Pierce.
Two and two, and the pitch. Out to short. Random. Tosses to first. Leadoff batter out here in the 8th.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 2.
Random steps in with a chance to even this game or possibly put them ahead. And the tying run at second. High in the air, out to right. And that retires the side. Random will always remember this game as his professional debut, even if he didn't do as well as he might have wanted. There were definitely some less than stellar moments with the bat for him in this one, but that happens to every player in the pros. The key is how he's going to bounce back from it and move past it. Joe Random, fresh off his first professional hit, a moment he'll never forget. With that first knock under his belt, he'll look to build on that success today. It's the Montgomery Biscuit. Bottom half of inning number 2. Stepping to the plate now for Pensacola, Joe Random. He had a solid day at the plate in his Double-A debut, and I'm sure he'd like to build on that performance here. 0-1, here's the pitch. Down in the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's there in time for the first out after the dropped third strike. That slider was well out of the zone, but he got him to chase. Expanded the zone a little too much. One down. And now the shortstop, Joe Random. 0 for 1 so far. And that one hit to first. Isaac steps on first for the out. Digging in next for the Blue Wahoos, Joe Random.
Ball.
Line drive, and it's caught. That ends the inning. And steps in now, bases clear, 2 down, looking to get something going here. Fouled off, he was late. 2 down and nobody aboard here in the bottom half of the 8th. Swing and a miss. Textbook pitching. Slowed him down with the curve, then blew the fastball by him after he adjusted to the lower velo. Great work. In the air, right field. And that is a foul ball. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Got the strikeout. And it's 3 up. Tough sliding for him in this one for sure. Sure, they got the win, but this wasn't a day he will be super proud of. All right, ready to get this one started. Leading off, the third baseman.
Number 16, Ryan Spike.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. That's excellent defensive ability he showed there. Dove for the ball, then made a strong throw from one knee for the out. He's got a good arm for sure. Random, working through the early days of his pro career, drafted out of the high school ranks. Oh, 0-2, and the delivery. Ball one there. Good job to let the low one go there. Ripped into right center for a base hit. Runner around third. The throw home. Runner scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. And they're all loaded
That's
up.
ball 4. Take your base.
The batter now, Dylan Hasso. The 0-1. Grounds this one up the middle. Base hit. One run is in. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate.
Safe.
And they take a 3-run lead. Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle. A hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Double play ball to second. There's one. On to first. Double play. And that's the inning. So one hit is all they get. So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Random. RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Can't be swinging at pitches that low, particularly in a double play situation like this. In the air, right field. It falls in. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. Picks himself up an RBI. You talk about strong hands. He's got them. That one was inside, and it got pretty deep in the zone, and he still got enough of it for the hit to the opposite field. Off balance speed. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Joe Random. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third. And the pitch.
Ball.
Two 2-1 now. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Oh, safe. They're up big in the early going, and I know this is a minor breach of baseball etiquette to go for the steal, but you can never assume a lead will hold up, no matter how big. I'm fine with that stolen base. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 2-2. Good job to fight that one off. Once again on 2-2. And that one is foul. We'll try again. Right now, he's struggling to throw something by the batter. At the plate, that's got to be a confidence boost for him, making contact and frustrating this arm. Ground ball to short. Arenamo. One down. Good sinker there and got him to mow the grass a bit for a simple ground out. Nice pitching. And now, the designated hitter, number 14. Lefty from the stretch with runners on the corners. Up the middle. Morissette. The underhand flip. There's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing.
Now batting, catcher Tatum.
I know they got the run in there, but when you have runners on the corners with nobody out, you're hoping to throw up a crooked number. After the double play, they're starting from scratch. Base hit. The runner turns at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single. And he's put together quite a game at the plate. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. Here's the second baseman, Cody Morissette. There goes the runner. Back to the mound, and they might have him hung up here. There's one. Outstanding play. Inning over. Nobody out. Runners at the corners. Coming up to the dish for Montgomery, Mac Horvat. 1-2. Here's the pitch. On the ground. Could be two. The throw to second. And a run scores on the double play. That's what you love to see from a reliever out of the pen. A double play on the... So up next, Tatum Levens. The Biscuits down to their last strike. Struck the batter out looking. And this game is over. The Blue Wahoos collect their first win of the season. Obviously, he was a big piece of their success in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate.